Alright guys, today we're going to be installing a SNS diesel DCR kit. We've got our motor actually out of the truck today, so we're going to be able to show you up close of, a lot easier to see. We'll go ahead and unbox this and kind of go over everything. Right here, the old pump. Don't need that. The lines. More lines. Pump adapter plate. Tail bracket to hold the lines. Yep. Blue Loctite, don't forget to use it. And sensor adapters. Some trucks need both of them, some just use one. It says it in the instructions. Got some cool stickers and a very, very detailed instruction pamphlet. I think we already messed up. They have way more tools than us.
Yeah, we've all got us this.
I don't think we can do it now. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we're going to open up our pump, see what she looks like. Oh yeah. We're going to need a knife on this one. All these pumps now come with a dowel on them. Makes it a lot easier to install. Nice billet plate on the back. Caps on. Alright. Let's get the block cleaned up and get that ready to install. We're going to pull this crossover line out just so it's easier to see. Cap off our rails. Always be careful with your rails. Make sure it's clean all around here. You don't want any dirt getting in the rail. It's an older truck with high mileage. I recommend replacing this whole entire rail because this regulator back here will get clogged up with trash, debris, metal from the CC4, all the above, and cause a lot of issues. Alright, we've already got our CP4 out. We already ahead of the game here, but you've got to get this surface right here really clean. I believe I've already scraped at it a little bit, but a lot of these will be very rusty. It'll look like this. Just want to make sure they're really smooth. You want that mating surface to be nice for the plate. Make sure you don't get any trash down in the hole front cover. I think we already had this one all cleaned up. What I like to do as well is take some Brillo, Scotch Brite, whatever you call it, get down in here and work it back and forth underneath that stud. I'll show you why in just a second. Let's see. Then you grab a vacuum real quick. Now that's clean. We're going to get our adapter plate. This is going to go like so. So basically, where that sits, you need to make sure it's completely free of debris, anything, because you don't want it held off the block. And pay attention under here because that's very hard to see when it's in the truck. You got to make sure you get all the rust out of there. So we'll get our plate prepped up, get our studs in, get it ready. All right, y'all. Now we're going to get our plate prepped up. They want us running blue Loctite on the threads of all of these right here. These studs. We're going to get some right here on the end, a little bit of blue Loctite, over there, and our mounting bolts as well. So we're going to, there, come on now, got some on that, and then they recommend some lubrication for these bolts so that they seat this plate evenly. I use this right here, extreme pressure lube. We use this on studs as well. Had good luck with it, so we'll just come in here, put a little dab, and then I'll smear that around. That's good. Off the top there. I like to put my studs in the plate before I put it in the motor, just so I don't have to worry about dropping these in this hole and they going in the front cover. It does make it a little more inconvenient putting these in, but not a big deal. So let's go put this in. All right, it's pretty simple. Only goes one way. Factory stud stays in there, lines it up, and come in here. Again, don't drop anything in that hole. Start them by hand. If the threads don't feel good, you need to clean those out. These feel fine. I can thread them by hand, no problem. Get those started, and then I'm going to grab a wrench. Let's see. Get our Torx. If you have no self-control, don't use an electric ratchet. If you do, go ahead. Just barely seat it. Set them nice and even. It'll center your plate. I go right till it stops. You can see it move that plate a little bit. Then we'll grab our torque wrench. We're going to go, first step is 10 foot-pounds. Let's see. Come on, baby. All right, 10 foot-pounds. I like to go a couple twists there. A couple here, let it center up. There's 10. 10. And the final is now 42, I believe. Yeah, switch that one up on us a little bit. So let's see. We're gonna do a good 40 on that one. I like to hop around a little bit just to make sure they're centering it evenly. Alright. Alright, now our plate's mounted, we can drop our pump in. Noisemaker 9000 over there.
What?
Nothing. Alright, okay. We're going to put this pump in. We've got it timed, clocked, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty simple in the instructions. This needs to be at 12 o'clock. This is 7, I want to say. But anyway, that helps out a lot. 12 o'clock there. Put a little bit of lube on this O-ring so you don't cut it going in. I'm just using some trans assembly lube. Which, if anybody knows where to get that, we can't find it anymore. I like this. So, please help. Let's show the block real quick. You want to make sure your adapter plate's in, studs are tight. They're tight. I got acetone on a rag here, make sure the hole's nice and clean, no trash in there. And we're ready to stab that pump. So we'll grab it. Coming in hot. Alright. And obviously we've got a lot of room here and everything's out of the way, so it's easy. Pumps in, and look, you've got a gap right there. You want to close that gap up so you can get a little light on it. The gap right there. Don't push real hard, just kind of rock it back and forth with a little bit of force, and it will go. It's working on it. Yep, there we go. If you push hard, you can cut the O-ring. We don't want to do that. We don't want to take all this back out. So that's what it should look like. And we'll get our gear now. All right. So we've got our gear, got it cleaned up. I like to spray these down with parts cleaner, get them nice and dry, get all the oil off of them. Definitely get it cleaned out of the taper in here. It goes on the shaft and holds on there good. I'll also come in here, make sure the shaft's nice and dry, clean. And got our 2 lines here for timing. Got a single line right there, cam gear. And it looks like our pump is, spin that, we gotta get this to 12 o'clock. About right there. And slide her in there. Let's see, looks like the motor might have been, oh, it spun when I was torquing the flywheel bolts. So we need to spin it just a little bit, but she's in time. Okay. Nice. Alright, let's just, we'll do it. Alright, same thing with the nut. Make sure it's nice and clean. I already spread the threads out, cleaned them. Make sure the backside is nice and clean. Put her on there. I believe these torque to 60 foot-pounds.
I want to say so.
Yeah. So get that on. Can't move. And grab our torque wrench. All right, now we're gonna torque the gear nut. 60 foot-pounds. Check a couple times. It says in the instructions the compression should hold it, but I guess every one we've put in has been just wore out because I've not had one hold yet.
They were lying.
Maybe. Now we're going to install our pump mounting bolts, nuts, studs, whatever you want to call these guys. Not studs, I don't know what they are.
Long nuts?
I'd say it's a long, yeah, that's a real long nut. It's like Kevin.
What?
These are long nuts like you.
Oh, yeah.
And again, if you have some self-control, you can start these with an electric ratchet, get them going. That was a little too much. I want to back that one off. Okay. All right. And we're going to torque them to 10 foot-pounds to begin with, starting with the bottom one. This just seats the pump and centers it. Okay. Alright, final torque of 18. Again, starting with the bottom. Alright. We're just going to go over them one more time. We don't want that pump falling out of here. Be a bad day. Alright, we're good. Alright, now we're going to install our high pressure fuel lines. This one is going on the driver's side of the pump. Unscrew our little cap. And it's going to go to the third port on the rail. Cover off, make sure everything's clean there. Take our little covers off our line. It's definitely important to make sure everything stays clean here. So we'll ease this one under. Again, that's third port on the rail. Hand tight. And hand tight with the pump. Rock the line back and forth as you tighten so it seats down in there. It's tapered. That's good. And then we're going to torque at the pump only. Leave it hand loose on the rail. Restart that one. Let's see. Tight little spot here, but we don't get it. One more. You can go ahead, Kev. This is going to take me forever.
Okay.
Makes sense. All right. I'm going to move to the passenger one now. Same ordeal. This one goes to the second port. And the passenger side of the pump. Just make it down in there. And tight. Same thing over here. And jiggle. Good, and now we'll torque that one. Oops. It'll live. It's Milwaukee. We got warranty. Alright. Now we're going to install the tail support bracket on the back of the pump. We're using the factory 8 mils. Let's see. The factory bracket takes 3, these only take 2. A little weight reduction there. Alright. Not happening. Give this one the old handy. Alright, I'm gonna grab a ratchet. Just make sure these are good and tight. Probably 89 inch-pounds, but good and tight works on these. Alright. Alright, now we're going to put our tail support bracket line holders here. Keep these high pressure puppies from vibrating and eating holes in themselves. And let's see. Just going to ease it on down just enough to where it holds both of them for a minute. We'll come back and torque those to spec. Alright, put this one in. Leave that loose, it'll help with this. Lined up. Alright. So we got one more. This one goes right there. And don't leave these out, these are definitely important. You gotta have them. Ring, 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 ring. Wonderful. Alright. Again, we're just going to snug those up just a little bit. Okay, same here. And we'll come back and fully torque those in just a second. Alright, now we torque the lines to the rail. 26 foot-pounds. Let's see here. Fit up in there. Good. Good. And these line sockets are very handy. You can get them tool truck, Amazon, wherever. They're awesome. You gotta pay attention you're not running into the injector line with it. I'll let you go back and check all of them. Alright, now we can come back and torque all of our saddle brackets. And make sure your hold down bolts are tight. Come back, do all the saddle brackets, and that's done. Don't forget, passenger side rail. We had that loose to get the pump in and out. Get the torquer. Alright, now we're good. So these brackets all torqued 89 inch-pounds. We're going to start right here at the pump. Just like to ease them down with the gun real quick. Just get it started. You work your way from the pump out. Now we'll get the torque wrench. Alright, we're going to torque these to 89 inch-pounds. I appreciate you, Gator. Yeah, just let me know. Appreciate you, man. Could have went a little further with the gun on this one. All right. And again, work away from the pump to the rail. And I'll just go back over real quick to check them all. I'll generally seat just a little bit. And we're good. So on this truck we're working on, it is an 18, so we are going to be 15 through 19. We're going to plug the first hole. And let's see, what does it want? OEM sensor. Plug adapter. So we need to adapt the OEM sensor into the hole. So we're going to use both these on this one. The adapter. Old pluggy plug. Boom. I'll take this, spray it off, clean off real quick. Be right back. Alright, got a little motor oil right here. We're going to lube our O-rings up. Make sure it's nice and slick. Nobody likes it dry. And put that one in. Now we got our adapter, same thing, lube it up. And factory sensor into the adapter. Bada bing, bada bang. Alright. We'll grab something and tighten those down. Put them on!
That's not loud. I have to be able to hear when y'all are recording.
Oh! Yeah. Alright, we're going to put our feed lines on now. We need some pliers to pull these bad boys out because they are tight. Oh! Jesus quarter. Alright. We're going to get our line set prepped and ready to go. Take your factory line set bolt out of the CP4. This one does get some blue Loctite. Don't forget that. Ooh. A little extra there. We're going to take a little away because that's just an 8 mil there. Pull these caps off. I'm going to lube these up. You'll be very, very careful with these O-rings. I like to use motor oil on these as well. It's not thick and it slicks them up real good. So make sure they're nice and coated. And then we'll bring them over here. All right, we're going to lower this line set in. And you got to be very careful putting them in the pump. Jiggle back and forth and let the weight of the lines kind of help the O-rings in. You don't want to push them. You'll feel it when it's completely bottom. There we go. All right, that one's in. 8 mil, started by hand. And got an 8 mil over here to lock this down. And then a quick connect. Oop, pulled our cap off for us. That was nice of it. Clean that up. I like to put a little bit of motor oil on this just to lube the O-rings up inside there. You'll hear it click. And give her a little tug. She's on there. We're good. Hey. Let's see what Kev's doing. Will you push that out already? There you go. Nice.
They don't look.
It'll clean up good. It's nice and hot. All right, we're gonna ease this down a little bit. Don't tighten it all the way. You want to leave it loose. Come over here to the pump. Ease that one in. We're gonna get the torque wrench. All right, now we're gonna torque the pump. Hold down bolt. This one's 89 inch-pounds. This one scares me, but that's what it calls for. Give me the beat, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah. Let's check it one more. All right. Come over here and torque this bad boy. All right. We're good to go. I mean, that's installed, right? Guys, we're going to install the vacuum pump now. Make sure you put some blue thread locker on these. They're notorious for leaking, coming loose. I don't see it much on the 17 and up motors, but more so 16 and back. All right, got them thread locked. Grab our pump. Just have to line this up inside the gear.
How many times have you mistaken the bottom bolt for
The water pump? Probably 9 out of 10 times. I normally accidentally go for this guy right here. Just make sure it has a washer on. If it doesn't, you got the water pump bolt. And you'll wonder why your vacuum pump's not coming out. It's probably not common. I'm just an idiot. But we're going to work these in. See? Where is it, you know?
especially on the truck?
Right in my face, and I still miss it. All right, now we're going to torque that one. That also is 89 inch-pounds. I like to work around the crisscross pattern. And then I'd go back over every one of these because these rubber gaskets are real thick and sometimes will compress a little bit. All right, we're good. All right, guys, now the DCR is installed. All you have to do is put the motor in the truck.
Simple?
That's it.